In this tutorial, we'll use the Wayne County Treasurer's property tax listing system to find out information about back taxes owed on a property. This information can also provide an additional point of contact on the property. Back tax information can help community groups understand better what is happening on the property, and it can help inform decisions about acquisition. So let's get to the site. First, type in waynecounty.com/treasurer and hit enter. Mouse over tax payment options and click Pay Taxes Online. Scroll down and click Enter Site. At this point, you must accept the disclaimer in order to enter the site. You'll want to read the entire disclaimer, but one of the important parts is that the listings on the website are not official tax records or a statement of total tax liability. Click Accept Disclaimer and enter the site. This is the property search page. This listing contains real property tax information for cities throughout Wayne County. You can search either by property address, here, or parcel ID, here. Searching by parcel ID requires the exact parcel identification number, but you can search partial addresses, like 12 Van Dyke. The partial address search will return several records to choose from, so there's some advantage into using property address over parcel ID. You may have to try variations when using the property address search, like Mount versus MT for Mount Elliott, and we'd recommend not using street or avenue after the street name. Click the link Cannot Find an Address or Helps and Tips for additional information about how to search this database effectively. So let's try an address out. The property we'll use is 16211 Manning. Hit Search Database. And the results that we have here tell us a lot about the property. First, it tells us the parcel identification number. You'll want to make sure to write that down for use in other databases. It also gives the taxpayer on record and a set of information about the back taxes owed on the property. On this page, you can also click Pay Now or Create and View Payment Schedule and make partial payment to pay the property taxes on this particular parcel. So here we have tax year, the amount of taxes owed for that year, interest and fees, amount due, which is interest and fees plus taxes, and the status. Down below here we have the total amount due. On this property it's over $5,000. We also have the status column, which tells us about where the property is in the tax foreclosure process. Tax foreclosure is a process that takes at the very least 3 years. There are 3 stages: delinquency, forfeiture, and foreclosure. We can see that this property is in forfeiture for their 2009 taxes. If you have questions about what that means, you can always look at the definitions button down below. Now for this property, there are back taxes from 2009, and the total taxes owed are about $5,000, so it isn't in the final stage of foreclosure quite yet. It should also be noted that many properties can be in foreclosure for several years. Make sure to make a note of the taxpayer name on record, the amount of back taxes, and the tax years that back taxes are owed to help provide a better picture of what's happening on the property for you and your community group. And that is how you use the Wayne County Treasurer's property tax listing system to find out information about back taxes owed on a property. We hope you found this helpful.